Hello students, be ready to write down the dictation. The dictation will start after 5 seconds. Ready? Start. It is quite correct. We always do that. Stop. We have also exempted all defense cargo. Stop. Any vessels carrying defense cargo will be handled in spite of the strike by us. Stop. Passenger vessels will be handled. Stop. Any ships which are in distress will of course be normally treated as they should be, and whatever work was done during the last 5 days in respect of these matters is being done free by the workers without taking any wages. Stop. Do not say that our attitude is an irresponsible attitude. Stop. I only want to wish to add my voice to what the other honorable members have said for the use of debating on the demands of grants for the defense ministry, and we were talking of the role of navy in repelling back the external aggression, and here the navy is being used to break the strike of the workers. Stop. This is a very unfortunate situation which should not repeat in future. Para. I would tell the government that this is not the proper way to deal with such matters. Stop. Such strikes have taken place in many countries. Stop. This has not happened for the first time. Stop. Many times railways, dock and port workers have gone on strike. Longshore men in America have gone on strike so many times. Stop. These are democratic countries like ours with a parliamentary government. The army and navy have never been brought in to break the strike. Stop. This should not be done. It will have unhealthy consequences. Stop. Many honorable members had already emphasized this point. Stop. I do not want to go into the details of it. Para. The question now is, how is it that wage revision agreements running into crores of rupees were successfully negotiated in the other public sector undertakings? Stop. Nowhere it was necessary for the workers to go on strike, neither in coal nor in steel, petroleum, BHEL, or any of the major public sector undertakings where new wage agreements were signed in the course of last 1.5 years. Stop. How is it that only in the case of port and dock workers things have come to such a pass where a strike has taken place and it is going to complete 1 week? Stop. We do not want the strike to go on. We want a settlement. Stop. If the government wants to test the unity or determination of the workers, well, I think 1 week is ample to demonstrate them. Stop. I am grateful to my friend, director of the International Academy of Indian Culture, to have asked me to lay the foundation stone of the Academy's building and to inaugurate the function. Stop. I associate myself with both of these functions with pleasure. Stop. For some time past, I have been familiar with the objects of and the work done by the International Academy of Indian Culture, and I feel that despite its limited resources, the Academy has been doing valuable work in the field of research. Stop. I believe there are some other institutions also carrying on researches in Indology and other branches of ancient thought, but I do not think anyone of them has been able to cover such a range of subjects and such a wide field as to include Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Central Asia as the International Academy of Indian Culture. Stop. Seeing the importance of this work, it seems essential that the Academy should be encouraged in its work as far as possible. Para. Search for knowledge is as interesting a pursuit as the acquiring of it. Stop. The ancient knowledge which recorded history and old monuments unravel to us has its limitations. Stop. These sources of history do not carry us very far, and in some cases they do not tell us enough of the currents and cross currents of popular thought. Stop. Luckily, we have another source of having a peep into the dim and forgotten past. Stop. That source consists of ancient works and manuscripts found in a variety of languages and scripts. Stop. An examination of this data and its proper integration can also add to our knowledge of that period. Para. Not much by way of research has till now been done so far as the countries of the East are concerned, although scholars are of the view that exchange of thought and mutual give and take on the intellectual level has not been less in Asia than in other parts of the world. Stop. By not assimilating this knowledge, we are not only keeping our information incomplete but are also unable to assess correctly man's intellectual progress through the ages. Stop. That is why proper integration of the bits of knowledge scattered in various lands is not only essential for the lifting of the curtain over patches of ignorance but also for having an integrated history of the intellectual evolution of man. Stop. This is being done now. Stop.